Hey, what's up? It's Russ Rufino with Clients on Demand, and I'm super excited to tell you about this incredible new software that is saving us thousands of dollars every month and that is running our entire $100 million coaching company. It is amazing. The software is called Go High Level, and here's why you need it. See, for the last 10 years, we've been running our coaching company, and we've really been using about 10 to 15 different pieces of software. So we used Calendly to help people book appointments. We use Close.io to make phone calls. We used some other program to follow up with our clients using text messages. We used, ClickFunnels or Kajabi maybe to host our programs and courses, and another different thing to build sales funnels. So we were literally taking 10 to 15 different pieces of software and kind of duct taping them together. And this was taking up dozens of hours every month, just getting these different pieces of software to talk to each other. All of our data was scattered all over the place in these different programs, and it was costing us thousands of dollars a month because we had to pay for each of these pieces of software individually, and that absolutely sucked. So what we've done is we've wrapped everything up in one amazing piece of software called Go High Level that costs less than $100 a month. So not only is the business working way more efficiently, we're saving thousands of dollars every month because Go High Level replaces all those other softwares that we were using. So today we've got something really cool for you. If you click the link in the description of this video, it's our affiliate link where you can sign up for a free trial of Go High Level. And when you do, we're going to give you access to our proven sales funnel templates right there inside Go High Level. So you can use the same sales funnel strategies that we use to attract all the high paying clients that we want right there inside Go High Level. Now, that's not all I've got for you today. In a couple seconds, my head technician, Maxime, is going to walk you through some of the cooler features of Go High Level and show you how to do some really incredible stuff to take your coaching business to the next level. Max, take it away.
All right, guys, so in this video, I want to show you how to manage your clients from taking payments, signing contracts, getting them into your community, giving them access to courses, and tracking their progress along the way by sending survey, these kind of things, to literally manage and run your entire coaching business in one place using Go High Level. Everything I'm going to mention in this video is available when you sign up for Go High Level as our affiliate. So our affiliate link is below this video. If you want all the systems that I'm about to show you, this is the way to get it for free when you get Go High Level using our affiliate link. So let's get started. So what I've built here is a clients folder to manage everything regarding client acquisition or client management inside of one place. So I created two different offers. The first one is a coaching offer and the second one is a mastermind offer. So for the sake of this video, we're just going to focus on the coaching offer. And basically, when you receive a payment, what's going to happen, when people sign a contract, what is happening, etc., etc. So in order to get this entire process started, what we need to do is to, number one, connect Stripe to your account. So if you go to integration, here you can connect Stripe. So click on connect and follow the prompts here. It's very easy. In 3 steps or less, you should be good to go. Okay. When you have created or integrated Stripe, what you need to do is to create products. So in this account, I have the coaching product and we have 3 different payments. So a full paid in full of 9,000, a split pay of 5,000, and a 3 pay of 3,500. Okay. So this is what we're going to use to trigger the automation. So when you're on the phone with a potential prospect, the third thing you need to do, so integrate Stripe, create your products, and then the third thing is creating payment links. Okay. When you have your products created, you can create a new payment link. So when it is time to get people to pay you, all you have to do is to come here and you copy the link for the paid in full, for example, and people are going to have access to a checkout directly with the $9,000 like this. They put their first name, last name, email, and they pay. Here you will have the payment processor available using Stripe when you connect your Stripe account. And this is what is going to trigger the automation. So you don't have to ask for credit cards on the phone. All you have to do is give the link to the person you have on the phone, and they are going to make the payment right here and there. Now, it's important that when you receive the payment, you set expectations. So in order to have access to everything, you need to pay, number one, that's the first step, but also you need to sign the contract, okay? So I put a contract example in here under templates for a coaching contract. Now, we are not responsible for building these contracts for you guys, so it's just a placeholder. This is a template that you need to use and update with a lawyer, okay? So what you can do here is under settings, you can redirect people to your onboarding form. So first, people pay, they sign the contract, and then they need to fill out the onboarding form, book an onboarding call, and get access to everything. I'll show you how to do that in just a second, okay? So you tell clients this is what is going to trigger you having access to everything. So it's important that we receive the payment and that you sign the contract before we proceed and give you any access to anything, okay? So when they sign the contract, what you can do is redirect people to your onboarding page, okay? So inside of the funnel that I've built here, so the iTicket funnel, you should have everything you need to onboard your clients. So basically this is what it looks like. You can have a welcome video, you have the onboarding form, and you have the onboarding call here to have the entire onboarding process in one place, okay? So all you have to do is when it is connected, you copy this link here and you go back to the contract template and you redirect people to your onboarding page. All right, so https yourdomain.com/onboarding. And generally I like to open in a new window so they still have access to the contract, and then you can save. I'm not going to do it, but this is how it works, okay? So as soon as they submit the sign the contract, they can have access to the onboarding form. Now, in terms of automations, let me show you first the pipelines here. So if we go to opportunity, we have the client pipeline for coaching. So you can see it goes step by step. All right, so we receive the payment. Every time someone pays, they are going to land here. The next step after the payment is to sign the contract. When they sign the contract, they need to submit the onboarding survey, they need to book their onboarding call, and we need to actually conduct the onboarding call. And then it's starting the entire process, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 8. If you have more, you can add more weeks here. And yeah, basically that tracks the entire client journey in your program. So you can come here to this page and see how many people just started week 1, how many people just started week 2. And if you are looking for a specific contact, you can search here and you can see where Max is. For example, Max is on week 6, okay? So that's how it works. And now if I show you in the automation on the client side, for coaching, when a payment is received, what we are actually going to do, okay? So here you can find the 3 products that I've created. If you have more, then you would need to add more products in here, okay? So this is 3 pay, we have the split pay, and then we have the paid in full in here. And we only trigger this when the payment status is success. So what we do, we get these people to, we tag them, we send them the contract, and we move them to payment received. So the first step in the coaching pipeline, okay? So we send them the contract with sending them directly, and yeah, you can select your user, and this is going to allow them to actually sign the contract. When they sign the contract, what we need to do is to actually send them to the onboarding form. So what you can do here is, so we remove them from the previous automation, and here you can send them an email telling them the next step is to book a call. I just didn't do this in here because it's going to be different for everyone, but you can see it's a step-by-step process, okay? So you can create an email, tell people, thank you for signing the contract. The next step is going to be filling out the onboarding form. When they fill out the onboarding form, we're actually going to move them to, so we tag them and then we move them to the onboarding survey. So pretty much all of these automations do the same thing. They move people from one stage to the other. So this one is going to be the onboarding call booked. So we move people from one stage to the other once again. So when the onboarding call showed, now this is a little bit different of like what we do. So here, let me show you if it wants to load. So onboarding call showed. I thought it was going to add to onboarding. Oh no, it's going to wait, sorry. So it's done in another step. So if I show you this here, so onboarding call showed, and if we go to the call management, where did I put this? Coaching, onboarding call showed. Might be in the client management here. Wait for next Monday to start the week 1. So onboarding call showed. That should be in here. Maybe I forgot to add it. Okay. So what I need to do here is add to a workflow, and we're going to do client management, add to client management. So basically what that means is we wait for their onboarding call to start, and then we wait for the next week to start their program, basically. So I'm going to go back to the point of sale after, because this is where we are actually going to give access to all the clients, okay? Actually, let's do that first. So what the sales call, the point of sale is doing, oh, it's actually here that we add client to, okay, sorry. So you can do it the way you want. So either like from the beginning, which I think it's better for me to wait until their onboarding call. But if you want to make that happen on the point of sale, then it's totally fine as well. So yeah. So in the point of sale, what this is doing is, let me give you an example with a contact. So we have me here. So this is when the sales call outcome has changed. So you get people on the phone, and when you get people on the phone, let me show you the automation that we have first here. When the call is booked, we are going to send you an email asking you the outcome of the call here. So what was the outcome of the call? All right, let me find the right one. Wait until here. This is not the right one. Oh no, it's in. I'm also getting confused with everything I've built. So here, for every call that you have, we're going to send you an email asking you if the call showed or no showed. So this is going to allow us to have all these details available in the reporting for the appointment reports to see how many calls booked you had, confirmed, canceled, new, showed, no showed, etc., etc. Okay. So when you say that the call showed, specifically for a discovery call, so a sales call. When the call show, we're going to ask you using a second email, what was the outcome of the call? And on this email, we tell you, if you enrolled, it's important to submit the point of sale after you click the link above. So this link is going to take you to the contact, and what you need to find is the point of sale here, okay? So sales call outcome, it was a paid in full. For the coaching, for example, we're gonna say the coaching, the cash collected was 9K and total contracted value 9K. And billing note, you can type whatever you want here. And you also have delivery notes for your team to know what they should be doing for this client specifically. If you have a seller, you can add the seller. If you have a closer, you can add the closer here. And if you have an account manager, you can add the account manager in here. So now every time this change, then it is going to trigger this automation. And when the offer sold is coaching and the sales call outcome has changed, this is where people come here. So now we know, because we fill out this form, this is the trigger for everything. So this one is very important. This is how we know that we got a new client. So we add them to the client management system to track their progress week by week. We give them access to a private channel in the community. We give them access to the course that they just enrolled for the coaching. Here we have a custom automation using a webhook. If you want to give them access to a Google Drive, to Slack, you can automate this entire process in here. And finally, we send internal notification. We have a new client and we have all of their data in here. The offer sold, the cash collected, total revenue, payment terms, and the information of who is the seller, the closer, and the coach or the account manager. And finally, we send a email to welcome these clients to the program, and we tell them the first thing you need to do is to go to the onboarding page, fill out the onboarding form, and book your onboarding call right here and there, okay? And then if like this is to move the people to the different stages in the pipeline and to send the conversion API. So the event back to Facebook to optimize your campaign for sales, not just leads and calls, and optimize based on the cash collected and the purchase that has just been made, okay? So this is really triggering everything. You can tell your clients everything happens when we receive the payment and you sign the contract, but really everything happens when you fill out the point of sale. The point of sale is really everything that triggers all of the automation, the access to the course, the community, the everything, okay? And the welcome email to get access to the onboarding form. All right. So now you have people inside your community, they have access to the course, they have access to Google Drive, they have access to Slack. What we need to do is actually track where people are at, if you want, in the course. So the way we do that is, let me go back to the clients folder. I was just cleaning everything because I had too many tabs open, but here we can track the course progress. Let me show you the client management first. So client management, when we submit the point of sale, people are going to be added here. And basically every week we move them to the next week, okay? Week 1, week 2, internal notification. So this is when you get proactive in your coaching. This person has been with us for 2 weeks. They should be doing X, Y, and Z, the key details this week, like the customer name, the program that has been sold, the start date, the week that they're in, the lesson that they're in the course, and the goal for the week in here. So you can reach out to your clients on Slack and you can assign this to a specific user or to the assigned user for the contact, okay? So your account manager, for example. So this way your account manager doesn't have to remember. They get an email, they get a notification. You can send this on Slack as well to actually reach out to the client. It's been 2 weeks. Let's see where you're at, and let's see how we can actually help you achieve the outcome of this week. And every week it's the same thing. So this Maxim has just started week 3. The goal of week 3 is to do X, Y, and Z. And so the goal of this week, let's reach out to the client to see if we can help them to do what we ask them to do. Okay. Then we have client feedback survey. So we send this survey for clients to fill out and actually tell us what's working well, how we can support them, and what we might need, where we might need to make some adjustment in the program, in the system. Okay. So you put the survey link that I have in here. Everything is already created for you as well. Survey and coaching clients, and you have client feedback survey. So you need to copy the URL of this into the email, and they're going to fill out this process. So how satisfied are you with the services? Would you rate the communication? What's the number one thing you want to accomplish together? 30-day priorities, etc., etc. The NPS score. So you have literally everything already done for you in here, and it's going to be sent on week 4, week 6, and week 8 and week 12. So every month basically. So 90-day milestone. We'd love to know blah 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 blah. And basically, when they fill out this client survey, we always use the same, and we add notes to their contact page. So the numbers of days that they've been active since we started the coaching with them, and we add this client feedback survey at the date that they submitted it, since they join, overall satisfaction, and we have all of their answer in one place. So we have the notes, we can do everything we want in the contact to help them actually win. Okay. And we can even send this to Slack to see how we can actually best support this client, send them free resources, etc., etc. So now it comes down to course management, course progress. So wherever they are in the program. So this one is going to work automatically. When a new lesson is started in the coaching, we are going to update the category and the lesson. So let me show you how it works. If you go to membership course products, here we have created 2 products as well. So you have the coaching product, and basically this is a category and this is a lesson. So welcome and onboarding, watch this first, and then week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 6, week 8. And every time they're going to start a new lesson, it's going to update their status. So then when we want to know where the client is at in the program, then we know exactly which week that they're on. Okay. So here, so this updates the course progress based on where a new lesson is started. So lesson started, product is coaching. We update the lesson to where they're at. Okay. So what that allows us to do is move to week 1. So trigger category started week 1. So we can move people from week to week here in the pipeline as well, if you want to do this based on the week that they start in the program. I just added these 2 here. If you want to do that, fine. If not, then you don't have to. So that's basically how you track everything for the client. I just want to re-emphasize what this is doing, like the course progress. So when we are in the client management, for example, and when we send this email to the internal team, this is what is going to be updating the category and the lesson that they're on. So because we have the course progress, we know on the week number that they're at, if they are on the correct week in the program, and which lesson that they're on. Okay. So this way your coaching is proactive instead of waiting for clients to ask you, okay, what's next? Then now we know, based on this, what they should be doing during that week, and how we need to reach out to them to ask them where they're at and if we can help them actually achieve what we want them to achieve. Okay. And then this is updating the week in a custom field as well, the week here. And then if you want to move people from a week to another in the pipeline, this is how you do it. So when they start a specific week, week 1 is started, we move them to week 1 in the pipeline. Okay. So we have more advanced stuff here, like giving access to courses and communities and things like that. So you can do all of it using automations. I have another video that talks about how to create your communities, how to create your courses inside of Go High Level. So the goal of this video was really to show you how to manage your clients and how to track week by week where they're at, what do they need, and how we can best support them. Okay. So you can copy and paste this entire thing if you have different offers. You can duplicate it here. It's just an empty folder in here if you want to have something else. But yeah, other than that, this is how you receive payment, sign contract, onboard client, and manage your clients week by week, and automate the entire process so you deliver the same plan experience every single time, and you make sure that your clients are winning. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you want this entire system, click the link below, get GHL using our affiliate link, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Just to remind you, in the description of this video is our affiliate link to sign up for Go High Level. If you sign up through our affiliate link, you will also get access to our proven sales funnel templates that are really going to take your business to the next level. They're proven to convert. They're right there. They're pre-built inside Go High Level. It's going to save you a ton of time. Thanks so much for tuning in, hanging out with us today. I'm Russ Ruffino with Clients on Demand, and we'll catch you on the next video.